Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Darksiders 2. Please like, share, subscribe, and click that notification bell. So we went through the Tree of Life and came out the Tree of Death. We saw who was the person who created corruption. It was a Nephilim that I betrayed and killed when I betrayed and killed all the other Nephilim. And we're met with this goat guy, goat guy. Like, he doesn't look like he's a demon or anything, which just takes this game so much further to feeling like it's just a ripoff of World of Warcraft. We need to talk to him more, so let's continue. We need to go. How do we return?
I wish to return to the Forge Lands.
The Tree of Life has many portals, Rydo. Some may help you retrace your path. Many portals are closed, but the ones to the Forge Lands remains open.
But no portal to Earth, where we should have been the whole time in this game. Like, if we had spent the first half of the game, which has been about 12 hours on Earth, and then we came to the Land of the Dead, or if we switched back and forth between them, that would have been even better. That would have been one thing. And this Land of the Dead looks like it's a really small section, so it might be a little bit faster of an experience.
The dead into this kingdom from every world, above and below. It is also how souls are brought back into creation when they are ready to be reborn.
So they're bringing in reincarnation in a story that's about the apocalypse, which, honestly, I mean, this game, Darksiders, as a series, starts with the literal biblical apocalypse. 12 seals, the seals being broken, the gates of heaven being thrown open, demons riding. All the souls of humanity that should be in heaven now, according to the Bible, apparently went through this well of souls and are still there, and death can just decide to resurrect them on Earth. Let's see what this guy has to trade. So I don't think I have anything that I could really sell. And I'm not sure that there's really anything I want to buy from him. Seems like his items might be a little bit higher in price and maybe higher in level. Actually, I'm not seeing a level on these weapons, so they might not reveal that. For the weapons, it doesn't make a lot of sense to buy too much. I could probably get something that would increase my experience. Like, this would not increase my experience, but it would leave it the same. We're still very much trying to increase experience above all else. I'm not sure there's too much more of that I can actually even do. I may have hit the maximum for now. Maybe increase my gold drop. Honestly, I'm just not in the mood right now to purchase anything. Alright, so there's no B button or trigger here to go that way. This looks like it's a portal to... Can't go any further than where the portal would be. So this looks like a portal to hell that's not open to us yet. Let's get a lay of the land. This looks like it's a portal to heaven that's not open to us yet. And there were only 2 portals in the Forge Lands version, but there's apparently 4 here. So here we have makers with their birds, and so we could walk through this and teleport back, which is kind of cool. And then this looks like some other area of heaven, maybe, or something. Let's look at the overall map. We're gonna go down this way. As far as quests, let's see. If we set this one as the active, to find and kill this one, we would have to come to this Psychomeria, and I don't know how I would get there. It's probably by going through the Gilded Arena, and there's a Serpent Tome at the Eternal Throne, which I think is where we're supposed to be going anyways. If I set this one active to find and kill the Deposed King, I imagine that's right here. Alright. And then the other things, let's see, there's 15 more collectibles for one thing, 10 more collectibles for another, and 5 more collectibles for another. And I really have to question why we're dealing with a new shopkeeper type character instead of just dealing with Vulgrim. Like, as a character, Vulgrim was good enough in the first game. We don't need to find a replacement for him. I mean, he was designed pretty nicely to be able to transfer himself to any place in any realm, any dimension. And even if you were to replace the actual character Vulgrim, why not just replace him with a slight skin change? I am not sure if there's going to be any of the stones that we were looking for, and I imagine we're not going to see corruption. So in these lands, we're going to run into new types of enemies, I would hope. Although right now, we just managed to walk through this entire section and we're not getting attacked by anything. This is rather boring. And so I guess this is Ash we're running on. This is like the sand area in the first game, although the sand area in the first game had windmills and worms and everything you would kind of... Here's just a pile of bones. Which maybe that'll mean something later. Over there we can see a statue. Giant tooth, which makes me wonder if there's like giant dragon-like characters or creatures. We've got some new music playing. That's nice. Perhaps they could have rotated the music a little bit more. Leviathan's Gorge. Alright. Seems like 4 hits kills it and it disappears. It doesn't reassert itself or reassemble itself. Okay. Good enough. There's really nothing over here. At least nothing I can see right now. How much gold is that gonna get me? Small, pathetic amounts of gold. That's all it seems any of them ever drop. Less than a couple hundred. Very possibly this will be the only time we even try to take these guys on. They're not even dropping that many items. And over here we've got the relic of Uthugoth, a common relic of the house of Uthugoth, a noble family with strong ties to magic. Sell this relic to Ostegoth for your reward. And these look exactly like the exact same relics we were collecting in the first game. The difference there is collecting those relics upgraded our gun, gave us more abilities, and gave us money, I believe. Like, it was a really good deal in the first game to try and find all the collectibles, and there wasn't so many of them that it was unrealistic. In this game, it is really unrealistic. Maybe if you had a walkthrough, you would use it and get everything, but I don't even know if that's worth your time either. Because the enemies are always just gonna balance out and be the same level that you are, or around the same level. So these are level 11 skeletons, for instance, and I'm level 14. Because you know that that's how the game is going to work. How did I miss 2 chests? What in the world? They must be off the edge. What in the world? I can't jump up. These invisible walls have me everywhere. I can't jump on these. So why would the map tell me that all of this was here when I can't do anything? Unless there's some kind of trick I'm missing. What are these? Rocks? So there must be an alternate dimension ability like in the first game I should take note of. These are like skeletons and ground bushes. So I'm having trouble telling the difference between an actual skeleton and just a bush. What I'm not seeing is any like stone. It would have been reassuring if they had shown me a stone thing. Seems like these guys are good at dropping health potions. Yeah, if one of those collectible stone things had been somewhere, that would have been nice. Otherwise, I have to kind of assume that they're hidden in the Forge lands in some area I never saw. Am I going the right direction? I think I am. Down we go to kill the deposed king, which he's either gonna be ice or water if they're gonna stick with the concepts of it being an elemental character. I'm following the standard rule of always going right first, which may be the wrong move in this instance because I'm just going down further and further. Let's just start with this. Yep, ice. And we fought ice characters at the very beginning of the game, but that was 12 hours ago, so no real issue there. And my scythe is ice, so it will have a slowing effect on enemies every now and then.
I cannot.
You can definitely tell these guys are strong. Like they're not just dying at the first sight of it's taking a lot of hits. But it kind of doesn't matter how strong they are unless they move fast enough to be able to do some damage to me. It's nothing. Like I can just lock them into a stun lock attack and beat on them until they're dead. 1, 2, and so here's an interesting thing. We have a red gem, purple-eyed tomb. Can I open this?
More pages, Valgrim, more keys.
So this is the red tomb. So I thought it was a case that I would get a different colored key and it would open each of the tombs a different way. So magically the tomb would just change if I used a different key. I guess that doesn't work or make any sense, because then how would I go back to a previous version of the tomb? Yeah. So there's 3 other tombs. I guess 2 other tombs now. Hidden somewhere. And this is interesting how he's jumping down without me saying or doing anything. There's spikes down there, so I guess I don't want to fall down there. Then climb back up. Yeah, so somewhere there's 2 other tombs. That means also that there's not only a 2nd and 3rd chapter, but a final 4th chapter of the Books of the Dead pages. Let's see. There you go. Boatman coins can be traded with the Volgrim to purchase for unique items. I don't really think they're actually unique items, though. That's kind of the problem, is the boatman coins we've been collecting seem like they just go for loot boxes. And I just want to either be very close to the end of the game, if not completely at the end of the game, before I even think about doing a loot box. Although, now that I think about it, we might actually, we might actually be in a good position to buy a highest level loot box and see if it gives me a possessed weapon, because I've been using this possessed hammer for quite a while now, and that's not It's not really working as well as I'd like it to be working. Feels like by starting at the bottom, I was doing the right thing. Here's a question though. Does the symbol mean something? Like you can't go any further? Skulls on the wall. It feels like there's a decent amount of animation and art that simply you don't see until the halfway point of the game. It's like 12 hours in. I could certainly understand a lot of people giving up and not even playing to this point. We've got some new creatures. I guess they are ground-based rodents. They're closest to, I guess you would say, a spider. Seems like I could climb up that way. Can I? Yep. If I can do this right and not fail miserably. Alright, now climb up and grab this and climb up here. The soul of the Arbiter's sacred scroll. Follow the coordinates to uncover a secret within the soul Arbiter's maze. Southeast. Okay. That's interesting. So I mean, I have to find this maze first. And right now I'm in an area that has no turns or twists. At least it doesn't seem like it does. I could have climbed back up that way. Another one of these relics. I'm starting to wonder if maybe there was two teams developing two different games, and that's why everything feels a little different, and we're collecting different types of collectibles instead of the previous collectibles. These guys die in one shot. I can use my health just to pick up a health. I really wish I would have unlocked some ability to hold 10 health. I'm playing on like really easy too. So what happens when you play on a higher difficulty? Alright, there's definitely a creature here, so, but he doesn't seem like I can kill him. Well, I do have a key, don't I? So do I want to open this? Yeah, this is just a shortcut, I think. Use a key to get to a ladder, elevator, and this. Let's see where this goes. Yep. So now we've got our shortcut. So does this need a crystal to go up, or can I just hit it? Apparently I can just hit it. Well, I made the elevator mad, so it went down. And if I hit it again, I'll go back up. Well, we're getting a sort of a feeling of what's going on. New doors. New doors with green eyes. What's back this direction? Bigger boxes are getting broken now instead of collections of like 3 or 4. And I just collected Wrath or Souls. Remember when Souls were the currency in the first game? I missed those days. Let's just jump down. Oh, nope, don't jump down there. Those are spikes. I thought that was a safe location, but apparently not.
I cannot. Impossible.
Getting a lot of health. Not a ton of XP. You know, the previous part of the game was really hot on me going down and looking to see if there was collectibles or hidden objects. I like that this part now is just killing me. Like, it's just saying, no, you don't need to waste your time looking. No, you're not going to find anything extra. No, this isn't going to be a loot game like it was. Oh. I thought there was a grab there, but apparently it was dust. Like, the coloring of dust as purple is still a problem. Right now I have nothing that would even begin to indicate that I would have the ability to fight that creature, but also I would want to make sure I do fight that creature. We can get some little visual glitches, it looks like. Moving textures. All this magical fire. You know what I haven't ever done? Let's see what Unstoppable does. It seems maybe it increases my damage or speed. Yeah. Unstoppable seems like it might increase your speed or make you unblockable. You can see there's some much larger skeletons against the wall. Let's just buy some of these guys and let them get that combo going high. Like, there's really no reason why you would not want to fight these guys. just take the health, because we've got so many health bottles sitting around. Feels like the game was anticipating me to have much lower defense. So yeah, giant skeleton creatures with more people. But no reward or anything for killing all of these characters. It's just, do you get the loot drop? Do you get the gold? I'm about to 50,000 gold right now. Which probably means by the time I get around to actually fighting, getting back to a merchant, that I'll be able to make some major improvements. Although I'm not sure how much more experience or guilt drop we can really increase it. We may just max out on those and find some things that increase our defense or attack. And my attack certainly could be improved now, not that the game is rebalanced. Yeah, there's nothing in here.
I cannot.
And over here is just some more people to fight. But it's been another 30 minutes. Let's see. One more level increases our Reaper gauge, which may be the last Reaper gauge. This brutal scythe. See, we can't upgrade that. We can't use or upgrade this. Actually, wait a minute. This is a possessed weapon. So I can upgrade this with this if I wanted to, but I probably shouldn't. So once I just hit level 15 so I can equip, there's something we can do. I didn't realize that that was a possessed weapon. As far as the rest of these things, these are just going to get either fed to the possessed weapon, or let's see, maybe I could find some other use for it. The Soul Arbiter Scroll. This is not a possessed weapon. This is. So if I was to just try and upgrade this right now and make it even harder for myself, I could feed it all these tiny little things, but they're not even adding anything. They're gonna increase defense, and that's kind of it. So I'm gonna wait. And where are we on the map? Let's see. Down, there was a locked door that maybe I could have used the key there, or that may have been actually the locked tomb vault. Then we are here, which doesn't seem like we're going to go very far there. Then we may actually not have too much further to go in this level. Yeah, that looks like that's the boss fight right there. Alright, well, next recording, as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. If you want to support me further, gift me a game on Steam. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.